Dear mothers, sisters, daughters, and the beautiful women listening to this, praise God. My name is Sylvia Nachiwango Chizito. I'm a wife, a mother, and a woman of faith. I'm also the founder of Sweet Society. But before all that, I'm simply a woman who once sat where you sit today, with dreams, responsibilities, and many questions about my future. There was a time in my life when I applied for jobs and was not accepted. I remember the disappointment. I remember wondering what God had planned for me. It was difficult. It was a difficult season because I did not understand why doors were not opening. But today, I understand something powerful. What felt like rejection was actually redirection. God was not closing my path, He was creating a new one. I started from my home kitchen, no big shop, no big equipment, just my hands, my willingness to begin, and my faith in God. At that time, it was not about business, it was about rebuilding my confidence, it was about discovering that what I had already was. It was about discovering that what I already had was enough for God to use. There were days I baked and did not know if anyone would buy. Days I doubted myself. Days I felt afraid, but I continued. Not because I was certain of the outcome, but because I trusted God. Slowly, that small beginning became Sweet Society. Sweet Society is not just a bakery, it's a testimony. It's proof that small beginnings, when placed in God's hands, can grow into something meaningful. It became a platform not only to create, but to empower, to teach, and to inspire other women. And that's why I stand here today, not because I was the most qualified, but because I was willing to begin. And that it's what I want every woman here to understand. You do not need to start big. You only need to start. Every woman here carries something valuable inside her. Your gift may be cooking, it may be farming, it may be teaching, it may be business, it may be caring for others. Whatever God placed inside you has purpose. Along my journey, I realized that my life did not change in one big moment. It changed through small habits I practiced every day. These habits transformed not only my work, but my mindset and my life. I would like to share with you the 7 habits that helped me change my life. The first habit: I started before I felt ready. I stopped waiting for perfect conditions. I began with what I had and trusted God to guide me. The second habit: I used what was already in my hands. I did not wait for a perfect shop. I used my home kitchen. What you have now is enough to begin. The third habit: I stayed consistent. Even when no one saw, there was no applause in the beginning, but consistency builds growth. The fourth habit: I protected my mind and my faith. Not everyone understood my journey, but I chose to believe in what God blessed in my heart. The fifth habit: I trusted God in every step. Even when I could not see the full path, I trusted that He was guiding me. The sixth habit, I committed to learning and improving. I remained willing to learn because growth begins when you decide to grow. This is why I began teaching baking classes and writing my book so that another woman can learn, grow, and discover her own potential because empowerment grows when knowledge is shared. As my journey grew, I also realized that empowerment is not only about income, it is about confidence. It's about how a woman sees herself. That's why I created Sweet Society Selects because I believe every woman deserves to feel confident, dignified, and proud of herself. Confidence changes how you walk, confidence changes how you speak, confidence changes what you believe is possible for your life. When a woman believes in herself, she begins to see opportunities where she once saw limitations. The seventh habit, I decided not to give up. Many people stop too soon, but transformation belongs to those who continue. These habits helped me grow Sweet Society from a small home kitchen into a platform that not only serves families but also empowers women, teaches skills, builds confidence, and creates possibility. But more importantly, these habits help me grow as a woman. To the mothers here, your children are watching you. When they see you try, when they see you persist, when they see you believe in yourself, you're teaching them strength without saying a word. Women, you are stronger than you think. You are more capable than you realize, and you are more powerful than you have been told. Do not despise small beginnings. Do not be afraid to start small. Do not be afraid to grow slowly. Because when a woman rises, she lifts her family. When families rise, communities rise. And when communities rise, nations rise. I did not come here today because I was the most qualified. I'm here because I was willing to begin. And so you can. Your future is waiting for your courage. My life is proof that God can use small beginnings to create something beautiful. If he did it to me, he can also do it for you. Thank you. May God bless you all.